Hello everyone. My name is Kim Kihong, that's my Korean name. My English name is Ignaz. I used to use alphabet back in elementary school to university years. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night around the world. This video is my lecture 3, golf lesson lecture 3. In this video, I wanted to discuss about the 3 different types of swing: lower body rotational swing, upper body rotational swing, and my 2-in-1 swing. Then, so a lot of golfers misunderstand their own backswing, resulting wrong impact. Okay. Intermediate golfers also do the same incorrect backswing. However, due to the fact that they have swing their own deep, aka their own swing, or swing the dispositioned backswing so many times that they got used to it, and they bring back the clubs to the impact zone, to the initial point without making the 90-degree impact. So in that case, as I've said before, those intermediate golfers do hit well at the golf practice range, golf where the surfaces are super flat and the grip, your feet is so well attached to the floor. In that case, all the intermediate golfers are really good at hitting it. However, from angles and with the wet floors or dry or sand or so on, they have so much difficult time swinging correctly, having a correct, accurate impact. Okay. Then there is a level where it's almost to the professional, but then still they're at the mediocre professional level. Such as, I guess, me. I mean, I'm not a professional golfer. However, I do have my very own game mechanics so that the people to understand their own swing better. I mean, of course, at the, LIV or PGA, they play their own game rules, and those game rules are really handled well, managed well. But I believe that my game is much challenging, and even professional golfers who does not understand their swing mechanics 100% mathematically, dimensionally, they will have a difficulty beating my score. Then there's totally different section in the golf industry, which is coaching. Just like me, how coaching. There are levels of coachability. I say there's only 2 levels. 1, who knows 100%. 2, 50-50. And for those of 50-50 coaches, they tend to I mean, it's not a bad ways to coach somebody with 50-50 knowledge, because golf is really spectators' ability. Depending on how the spectators or coaches can read players, they can teach you all. Anybody can teach you all. But the thing is, due to the fact that I have established 3 different swings, each swing have different mechanics, and when coach comes in, especially the 50-50 coaches, they have difficulty time differentiating. And here's the video which I help you how to differentiate the golf swings. For instance, a lot of most of the golfers, most of the most of the most of the professional golfers does lower body rotation swing, which is here, okay, to 90 degree, up, then down, okay, up, then down, making 90 degree at the initial point, okay. Then right right before, like just in like what, like 1 centi or even less before the impact, their muscles expand by the by the tightening your lower body tension with the upper body tension, like twisting themselves, okay. So that's the lower body rotational swing, lower body rotational backswing. Somebody who understands 100% about the lower body rotational backswings, they have difficulty time differentiating between my swing and their swing. My swing, indeed, is making the 90-degree position during the impact, during the initial point, which is sort of like this. And then, when I do the backswing, it goes overhand. For lower body rotational backswing golfers, they will think that I'm dispositioning my backswing by over exaggerating it myself, like that. However, it's not. My 2-in-1 swing is so right shoulders are so fixed motion that my left portion can be adjusted, okay. So that's why my backswings are always feeling like overhanging for the lower body rotational swings, because for the lower body rotational swings, they rotate their lower body from the gap, making the gap between the right shoulder and the lower body, okay. But me, I'm not. My right shoulder is already in a fixed state, okay, and then it only goes up like that, okay, and then it goes downwards, okay, making exact the same initial position. That's why a lot of lower body rotational golfers have difficulty thinking, what the heck is this golfer doing, you know? But it's totally different swing. Then there's upper body rotational swing golfers. Upper body rotational golfers always have difficult time differentiating between lower body rotational swing, because upper body rotational swing have a very, very steady fixed shoulders both ways, okay. Their shoulders are a motion to initiate the expansion from the shoulder to the lower body muscles at the initial point, okay, initial position. By doing so, what happens is that their body centering motion is very, very fixated. It's very fixed due to the fact that their centering is so fixed. When they do the backswing, it looks like they're dispositioning. So when they look at the lower body rotation while doing the upper body rotation, their backswing is too short for them to follow, okay. So that's why due to the fact that they need to have a large backswing from the fixed centering, it's very hard for them to control the downswing motion depending on the length of the club. So that's why, who's the famous golfer, Bryson DeChambeau, he made adjust his club the exact same length so that he does the exact same downswing motion to be able to rotate uh, while feeling the fixed centering, Okay, so anybody who would like to learn in a Bryson DeChambeau way, they really have to have a very, very, very high geometric background on their knowledge. In their knowledge, they need to learn every club size downswing motions differentiations. Okay, so that's the difficulty that the upper body rotational golfers have when they try to adjust themselves or try to learn from the lower body rotational golfers. Okay, then from my point of view as a 2-in-1 golf swing golfer, it seems like lower body rotational golfers are their lower body rotational golfers backswing and the upper body rotational golfers downswing seems too slow. Everything seems too slow for me because as a person who does the initial stance as a 90-degree position, when I do the backswing, it helps me to lift my left shoulder to the up motion. Then it has to go super quick to the down motion and making a perfect impact. Okay, because of that logic, due to the fact that upper body rotational swings to this two motions at the backswing, the lower body rotational swing does another two motion on the backswing. To me, it seems like their backswings are very slow, and their downswings looks very slow. So this is the differentiation between 2-in-1 swing, upper body rotation swing, and lower body rotation swing. Okay. People say that lower body rotational swing and both upper body rotational swing, they throw their club about 1/3 before the backswing, so that when club follows it through, it gives weight ratio impact all the way to the impact zone, making farther distance. To me, lower body rotational 2-in-1 swing, due to the fact that it goes only up, then dramatically or drastically goes downwards. My club is adjusted to the right at the impact. Okay, it releases that the swing bending at an early position. Lower body rotational usually have throwing motion when 1/3 about at about this location where clubs at 1/3 before the impact, they start to start to throw the club motion, and upper body, so is upper body. However, my swing, I throw my club around at here, right at the shoulder line. By doing so, it helps me to push it downwards to the impact. And this helps me to control very well. And this is why 2-in-1 swing is very accurate in impact. Okay, so that's another differentiation. All right, thank you so much for listening. This is my golf lesson 3. Have a great day. Bye bye.